Okay, as you can see, this is obviously the same remote from the sound machine, where basically I've extended the power cords for both positive and negative, but on the negative side here I've introduced a light sensor in the power, so effectively once there's a battery connected here and the push switch, the original push switch down there is held on, if there is light going to the light sensor, it will give it a positive and high logic value, meaning it will allow the current to go through and complete the circuit. Otherwise it will give it a logic low and it will stop it. The only problem, as you can see, is that now by having modified it, there's no room for the battery in the case, and also the button will have to be held down, so that will have to be fixed. I will show it working in 1 second. Okay, as you can see, I'm holding the battery in position and holding the button down, and the light sensor is pointing into the dark, so there's no sound. However, if I move it away into the light, the machine continuously goes off. However, push it back into the dark again, and it stops. So as soon as I can fix those two problems of the battery being held down and the button being held down, as you can see here, that light sensor, depending on whether it's in the dark or the light, will trigger it on or off. Okay, right, so to tuck the wires away, I have made like a little slit in the plastic here and down here and tacked the wire on there. This basically means that this top part is free to do it once, but it also means when it's encased that I can attach the battery to the side here instead of where it originally was in that gap there, to keep it all nice and tidy. To solve the problem of the button constantly being pushed down, all I've done is put a bit of extra plastic in there, some double-sided tape, which is where the original button press was anyway, so when it's all sealed back together, that is constantly pushing on the button, meaning that basically once the battery is attached, it's all going through this light sensor at the top here, which is what we intend to happen. Okay, well, as you can now see, this is the sealed unit. I've left one wire hanging out there which connects to the battery here, which is already connected at the one end, but I've left it like that, so if the worst happens and obviously the battery runs out, it should be relatively simple to pop out and replace. There's a light sensor there, which is the only bit left out, because it's now all sealed up and I've wedged the button down. When that connection is made, it sends it should trigger the machine off, basically, as long as there is light going to the actual sensor. So if I just push that, bear with me, if I push that against there and point it at the light, then yep, it's working. And if I cover it with my finger, as you can see, nothing, and then just let go and off we go. So that's that. So it works quite easily. So yep, there we go, that is the one sealed unit, which obviously this wire will be taped down, and this side is stuck in with some tinfoil to connect the connection, and then hopefully when that triggers off, it'll turn the machine on. Okay, so when this is connected up to a sound speaker, there should be there.